Election Day is a week from today. Former President Donald Trump will be giving a speech at Mar-a-Lago before holding a roundtable and rally in Pennsylvania. Vice President Kamala Harris will give a speech in Washington, D.C. It's going to be right where the former president spoke ahead of the attack on the Capitol on January 6th. Here in Colorado, the Secretary of State's office says more than 1 million people have already turned in their ballots. 325,000 are from Democrats, 300,000 are from Republicans, and more than 420,000 came from unaffiliated voters. In total, that is more than a quarter of all Coloradans registered to vote. Nationwide, more than 46 million Americans have now already cast their vote as well.
Yeah, we want to bring in Scripps News Deputy Political Director Joe St. George. Joe, in the past, early voting tended to favor the Democratic side. Now we're seeing it pretty evenly split among Democrats and Republicans.
This is a big development, I think, with the early vote numbers from what we saw 8 years ago. I like to go back 8 years because 4 years ago was a COVID pandemic election. Everything was a bit skewed. Tough to compare apples to apples. But as far as that 46 million vote number that you just gave there, according to the University of Florida Election Lab, which is tracking all of this stuff, around 40% of those voters are about registered Democrats, 36% Republicans. There's great parity in this election, with Republicans, conservatives embracing early voting in Colorado and states around the country than perhaps we haven't seen in previous years. Why is this noteworthy? Well, for one, Republicans are banking votes, just like Democrats have done for years. And that's noteworthy because what if there is a big storm that hits a swing state? What if there's a chunk of a swing states that's impacted because of power issues or electrical issue? Think of Western North Carolina and everything that has happened them in the aftermath of flooding and Hurricane Helene devastation. So Republicans are banking votes in ways that they haven't done in traditional election years. What we will see on election night, when we are beginning to understand and break down the results of this 2024 election, we're also going to see more parity, I think, in the results initially. Usually it's all the Democrats, all the early vote numbers gets reported first, and then there's a waiting period for the Republicans' day of voting to trickle in. This time, I think it'll be pretty close and tight from the very start as we anxiously await as a country what is Georgia, North Carolina doing, what is Wisconsin and Pennsylvania doing, and ultimately who gets 270 electoral college votes. So a lot of early voting numbers, guys, in Colorado and around the country.
All right, we will see if we have results on Election Day the next morning or not. Thank you, Joe St. George in Washington for us. Coming up in our next half hour, the steps in place to protect your vote if someone else tries to vote for you, whether it's intentional or not. In fact, it did happen to one of our coworkers right here at Denver 7. We'll explain what happened next.